Hello, happy Thursday everybody. Hope you've had a great day. Now, in true social media fashion, I'm going to be doing a throwback Thursday for you, and it is going to be all about my struggle with anxiety. Now, a few years ago, some of you may already be aware, but I had quite a serious bike accident. From the look of the pictures, I look like I've been hit by a car. It was really awful. However, I wasn't. I just was commuting to training from Birmingham to Milton Keynes, heading to the train station on my bike, and I actually hit some tram tracks that had just been put in and decided to basically face plant the floor. And yeah, I messed up my hands, my face, my knee was quite bad. The ambulance had to come and take me to hospital at like 6 a.m. in the morning. I can smile about it now because I'm okay, but at the time I was really scared. I cracked my helmet because I hit my head that hard off the floor, and yeah, it was just an awful morning. I think my mum's reaction when she saw me in the hospital was just like priceless, and Harry was like, I told you to be calm, she doesn't look that bad, but I really did, as you can see. So basically I probably didn't really deal with the bike accident like a normal person. I basically just, like, the next day got up, went to physio, tried to deal with it in terms of being back to normal as quickly as possible, but that probably didn't really help. And maybe a few days later, I remember it being about a week later, and I was at my mum's in the sunshine, and I just felt awful. Like, I think all of the adrenaline just must have gone. The worry of my knee being damaged, that had gone, because it was actually, I'd had the scans and it turned out that there wasn't any damage apart from bone bruising. Everything was healing. So I guess that adrenaline side of it just started to wear off, and my anxiety just skyrocketed. I wasn't really sleeping very well. Every time I was in a car, despite the fact that I was nowhere near a car when I had my bike accident, every time I was in a car, I'd be like braking, and you know when you have that really annoying passenger that you can see like them twitching as you're driving. That was me for a little while, and I think I hid it quite well, but it was just, yeah, it was horrible. I wasn't sleeping. I was really nervous around different environments where I thought there might be danger, or I thought something might happen to cause an accident. I was tense all the time, and then as well, I didn't get on my bike for so long after it, and it was horrible because it took my just over an hour, maybe an hour and a half commute from Birmingham to Milton Keynes on the train with my bike. It then took that to nearly 2 hours, and I was having to get up way earlier than I needed to, just simply because I was not prepared to get back on my bike and potentially injure myself again, be knocked over by a car this time, or just be so sleepy that I cycle into the canal, because we lived right by the canal in Birmingham. So yeah, my anxiety suffered quite a bit, and I saw the doctor, our EIS doctor at the National Badminton Centre, and she kind of just talked me through all these different things that I was feeling, and that actually it was okay, and that all the worries that I had about my knee and not competing and it being another setback, another injury, actually, it's okay to feel those things, but it's how you deal with it and how you process it that is what makes the difference, and that is what got me out of that cycle. I had an amazing physio, Lawrence, who was working with me at the time, sorting my knee out. He was like just a little ray of sunshine every day for me to sort out my knee and do my rehab, and he got me back into such a good position. And then obviously I had the support of my family, of my friends, of my amazing husband, and it was all because of them that I got through it. I think if I had just kept it to myself and I hadn't really opened up about feeling, like I couldn't sleep, feeling like I'd just, taken 10 steps back after feeling like I'd progressed throughout my training, it just felt like if I hadn't have shared those things just with one person, I probably could have kept spiraling into that sort of whirlwind of anxiety that just affects your whole mood and your whole life. And you can hide it from certain people you can't hide it from, because it was clear that I was struggling. So I guess today I just want to share that, you know, we all go through these things. I still have times where I do really struggle with my anxiety, and I worry a lot about the future or about what's happening like right now, because I haven't got my self together completely. And especially, you know, I had days early on a few months ago when I just retired, like that worry of, am I ever going to find anything that I feel so passionately about again? And, you know, waking up one day and just not having anything planned, not having to go to training, not having to go to physio, not having to do my rehab, to do all the things that as a professional athlete your day is consumed with. Even just resting, like I knew when I had to rest because it was important, whereas that, like now I just wake up and it's kind of like, okay, if I don't have work, what am I doing? And sometimes that can be quite hard, and I think I'm probably going to speak about it a little bit more in a different video, because I think as a now retired athlete, we don't really get to speak about our emotions and our feelings, because, you know, when you're competing, it might be seen as a weakness. I hope that I can help people by just sharing this. So yes, anxiety hits us all. It is a mental health issue that I think, just, you know, if you haven't experienced a slight bit of anxiety in your life, then like tell me what your secret is, because it is hard, and it is something that I think we need to talk about more, and we need to share, and it's not a weakness, it's just life. And actually, if you can get through that, it will make you stronger. So thank you again for watching. I have rambled on a little bit there, but I hope that you are enjoying these videos, and I will see you tomorrow for another one.